Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The NSCS at Southern New Hampshire University Online new member induction ceremony will begin momentarily. The NSCS at Southern New Hampshire University Online new member induction ceremony will begin momentarily. NSCS at Southern New Hampshire University Online.
Welcome, National Society of Collegiate Scholars, members, officers, and guests to the 2014 NSCS New Member Induction Ceremony for Southern New Hampshire University Online Chapter. I am Javier Olivarez, and I am your chapter president. Today, we celebrate and recognize the passion, dedication, and the achievement of each of our members. Reaching our educational goals helps us pave the way towards our successful future. Your passion to become the best you can be is recognized and valued. which is reflective of your academic achievements and the reason that we are here today to officially induct each of you into the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. I am honored to be among a network of students that take such pride in their personal achievements and the differences that each of you have and will continue to make in the world. George Sheehan said, "Success means having the courage, the determination, and the will to be the person that you believe you were meant to be." Each of you does exactly that every single day. I, along with my fellow officers, NSCS National and NLC, applaud each of you and for your dedication to your educational journey. I'd like to take a moment and introduce you to your officer team. Jessica Bregler, Executive Vice President and VP of Events. Heather Bolduc, Star Status Coordinator and Secretary. Whitney Barnes, Treasurer. Alexander Moore, VP of Scholarships. Cameron Powers, VP of Social Media. Corey Brizak, VP of Fundraising. Denise Silas, VP of Community Service. Gillian Grandoni-Barlow, VP of Public Relations and Membership. James O'Brien, VP of PACE. And Gustavo Ventura, VP of Professional Development. I'd also like to take a moment and recognize Cliff Chamberlain. Cliff was our VP of Membership, and recently Cliff had to step down from the position due to personal reasons. But we wanted to take a moment and recognize his contribution to the team and to the chapter. Thank you for all you've done, Cliff. There are two other people that I'd like to recognize and introduce you to. The first is Christina McCoy, our Member Engagement Coordinator from NSCS National Office in Washington, D.C. And finally, Matt Bellinger, who is our Campus Advisor and the Director and Assistant Dean of the First Year Experience at SNHU. Thank you both for your leadership and for attending today's meeting. It is now my distinguished pleasure to introduce our guest speaker today. The National Leadership Council is made up of a select number of members that serve as an advisory board to the NS. We are excited to have Nicholas Luciano, a board member from NLC, as our guest speaker today. Please join me in welcoming Nicholas.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicholas Luciano and I'm a first-year board member of the National Leadership Council for NSCS. Before I tell you a little about myself and the NLC, I want to extend my sincerest gratitude for the opportunity to speak to all the new members of SNHU-Online chapter. Thank you, Javier and his wonderful leadership team for all the hard work you have put into making this event happen today. You should be very proud of yourself, inductees. You are true scholars. So a little bit about myself. I serve also as NSCS Chapter President of Seton Hall University in New Jersey, and I'm a senior majoring in finance. Outside of college, I'm also a third-degree black belt Taekwondo instructor. Now, the National Leadership Council is comprised of 7 students from colleges all across the nation, representing the chapters of each region throughout the United States. The NLC functions as the bridge between the national office and the entire student population in the society, connecting you to all of the unique opportunities NSCS has to offer, and supporting you as you make the most of your collegiate experience. We represent you, the scholars, by bringing your ideas to the national level and using them to shape the growth of the society. We serve as a peer resource to members and chapters nationwide and develop new initiatives to create the most engaging experience possible for you as members of the society. Therefore, our tagline for this year is Pursue Your Passions. Whether your pursuits are in scholarship, leadership, professional development, or service, the NLC will connect you with the resources that will help you succeed. But in order to help you, we need you to show us what you're passionate about. Reach out to us about how you're pursuing your passions, and who knows, you might find yourself in our Scholar Spotlights that highlight the passions and achievements of exceptional scholars and chapters from throughout our NSCS community. This year, let the NLC be the fuel to your flame, so when you graduate, you have the motivation and tools to take your passion and set the world on fire. If you're still not sure where to start, be sure to reach out to your chapter officers and to the NLC, and we'll do everything we can to make sure the NSCS helps you find your way in the pursuit of your passions. Some of you can and will be sitting in these leadership positions 1 year from now. NSCS is full of opportunities for scholarships, leadership positions, community service projects, and I can guarantee you from personal experience that it changed my life while I have been in college. You will create a network, and NSCS will add to your magnificent journey of higher education. I urge all of you to be active rather than passive members, even through an online chapter, and make NSCS more than just a line on your resume. We will all be very successful, and NSCS as well as the NLC are here to assist you. Remember to live your life on the straight and narrow. Always keep that focus and perseverance, and never give up until you achieve your passions and your ultimate happiness. Thank you for letting me be your guest speaker at SNHU-Online, and congratulations once more to all the inductees.
Thank you, Nicholas. That was an amazing speech. Thank you. We appreciate you joining our induction today, and thank you for all you do for NLC and for our members across the country. Next, I'd like to introduce you to our first officer speaker, your Executive Vice President and VP of Events, Jessica Bregler.
Hello, scholars. I am so happy to be here with you today and honored to be your Executive Vice President. We have been working very hard to get this induction ceremony put together for you. As an online chapter, we are empowered to be more creative in how we engage our members and meet with you. Your officer team is up to the challenge and ready to bring innovation to the forefront of our chapter. Part of my responsibilities here include working with the officer team to coordinate events such as this one. I do want to take a moment to thank Cameron, Gillian, and Javier for teaming with me to create today's event. I also help initiate the collaboration between chapters and any other groups or organizations. We are excited to share all of our upcoming opportunities we are bringing to you. If anyone has any ideas on events they would like to see happen, your feedback is always appreciated. We are here to help you reach your goals and grow as a chapter. Next, I would like to introduce Denise Silas.
Good afternoon, scholars, and congratulations. My name is Denise Silas, and I'm your Vice President of Community Service. Within the NSCS at SNHU-Online chapter, my role and responsibilities are to guide and recruit members towards connecting with their campus and local communities by participating in charitable events and NSCS-sponsored service activities. Establishing and maintaining relationships with these local service partners is essential in achieving these connections. My plan for the school year is to lead members with integrity. Join me and your fellow chapter members in volunteering at the 501c3 organizations in your community and charitable events and services around the globe. Now I will turn it over to Alex, our VP of Scholarships.
Good afternoon, scholars. My name is Alexander Moore, and I am your Vice President of Scholarships. My responsibilities are to help all of our members with scholarship information, both inside and outside of NSCS, as well as tools and tips in the area of scholarships. Since day one, your officer team has been developing strategies that will enhance your membership experience. I can honestly say that I'm honored to be part of such a hard-working group of people. Preliminary results from our member survey showed that members' #1 area of interest is scholarships. Now that we know what your expectations and needs are, we can begin to meet those expectations. I would now like to speak a little bit about the chapter scholarship. This scholarship is not only a requirement of STAR status, but it is also another way that we get to help our members. I will soon be announcing a chapter scholarship to our members. While we are pending amount-based details, I can share with you the rest of the qualifications. All applicants must be a member of this chapter and will be required to have a GPA of 3.7 or higher and should have completed at least 18 credit hours worth of work at SNHU. Each applicant will also be required to obtain a letter of recommendation from an SNHU staff member. Once we have the amount-based details, I will then release the dates the chapter scholarship will run, as well as the rules that apply to this scholarship applicants. This information will be shared via email and social media to all chapter members. To help every member in the success of scholarship applications, whether within NSCS or outside of the organization, I will be sharing tips on applying for scholarships. These tips will be shared on our chapter Facebook page every Sunday, otherwise known as Scholarship Sunday. Make sure you like our page for more details. I am excited to work with all of you and enjoy working with the rest of the officers to meet all of your expectations. On a final note, I would like to remind you that any member who attends this induction ceremony and RSVP to the Eventbrite is eligible for the induction ceremony scholarship. For more information, visit nscs.org/scholarships. I will now hand things over to Cameron Powers, your VP of Social Media.
Thanks, Alex. Hello, scholars and penmen. Congratulations on your accomplishments thus far. My name is Cameron Powers, and I'm your Vice President of Social Media. It's my job to keep the social media sites updated, and it is my mission to make sure you feel that we have a good online presence and are accessible. Being an online chapter, online is pretty much where we live, so it's very important. Social media sites are where you can get in touch with us the best. We're also so proud of you, our members. You've all worked so hard to get where you are, and we know that you'll continue to accomplish great things. Please don't hesitate to reach out via our sites if you have any questions or concerns, and please don't hesitate to post to our sites anything that you feel is interesting, replicable, and of interest to our members. The links to our Facebook, Twitter, and Google+ are in the description below. Thank you all so much for attending, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. With that, I'll get things over to our Vice President of Public Relations and Recruitment, Gillian. We're also so proud of you, our members. You've all worked so hard to get where you are, and
thank you, Cameron. Hello, everyone, and congratulations again on your induction into the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. I know for me, joining this chapter has been an absolute honor, and it was extremely gratifying to be recognized for all the hard work and dedication that I had been investing in my education. While serving as an officer for this chapter, I hope to be afforded the opportunity to do as much for our members as possible. So if you have any questions or ideas, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. It's been a great privilege to be able to serve as an officer for this chapter of NSCS, and I'm truly excited to get to know as many of you as possible. I know that together we can accomplish great things. Thank you. I would now like to introduce our next officer to speak, James O'Brien, Vice President of PACE. And congratulations again on your...
Good afternoon, scholars. My name is James O'Brien, and I'm your current VP of PACE. For those of you who do not know what PACE stands for Planning to Achieve Collegiate Excellence. First off, I would like to welcome you all here today and to congratulate you on your collegiate success, which enabled you to join this fantastic organization. What this program is intended to do is for us to get out into our area schools and high school students the importance of college, and how attending college can help affect your future. Our job is to mentor students to show them the pros of college, not just for educational values, but also for life lessons that can be had while attending school. As most high schools are already quite diverse, in college we have the opportunity to meet students that have come from abroad, and within that, students are able to gain cultural knowledge that can help them further themselves in their careers. My goal for us this year is to create a committee of volunteers that would be willing to go out to their community and help mentor students within the core NSCS way. There are many organizations that are already partners with NSCS, and I can get you those listings. Being an online chapter, participation is key for us to fulfill our STAR status goals. I am hoping that together we can achieve these goals. Here's looking towards a promising year, and congratulations. I would now like to turn everything back over to our president, Javier.
Thank you, James, and thank you, my fellow officers. I want to take a moment just to thank each of you for all that you have done for our chapter and our members. Your passion is incredible and inspiring, and I'm honored to work with each of you. Now is the time you've all been waiting for. Members, if you'll please raise your right hand, holding your pen, and repeat as we recite the membership oath. If you have not received your pen, you can just simply hold up your right hand and take the oath with us. Remember to take a picture of yourself taking the oath for recognition and submission later. I do solemnly pledge to do my best to continue my scholastic excellence and to be a leader committed to serving others. Furthermore, I affirm my pledge to promote and preserve the three pillars of society: scholarship, leadership, and service. Congratulations. You are officially members of the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. We are so proud of you and your accomplishments. We have a very special message for our members at the end of the ceremony, so stay tuned. And now, I'll turn it back over to Jessica, our Executive VP, and she's going to provide you some NSCS and chapter updates.
Now I would like to give you all some chapter updates. First up is ScholarCon. Now you may be thinking, what is ScholarCon? ScholarCon exists to provide an engaging platform where scholars create a community driven by bold ideas and inspired action. Members come together to meet smart, innovative, and driven peers and figure out how to achieve your goals after college in this new entrepreneurial, social media, and tech-driven environment. Partake in assemblies where some of the most ambitious people around will share how they turned their great idea into a success. Incorporate their tools and do the same for yourself. This will be held June 25th through the 28th, 2015 in Orlando, Florida at the Hilton Orlando Hotel. Stay updated with the ScholarCon app available at iTunes or Google Play. Registration and more information can be found at www.scholarcon.org. If you have any questions about ScholarCon, you can email info@scholarcon.org and speak directly with the ScholarCon. Also, our monthly newsletter will be sent in an email at the beginning of each month. Our member survey ended yesterday, and your officer team will be reviewing your feedback over the next week so that we can incorporate the results in our chapter plans and enhance your member experience. Thank you all to those who participated. I'd like to bring Javier back to close out our ceremony.
Thank you, Jessica. On behalf of the entire NSCS National, the NLC, and your chapter officers, again, congratulations to all of our members. Don't forget to email your pictures to javier.nscs@icloud.com. As we close out our ceremony, here's a special message just for our members. Thank you for joining us today, and enjoy the rest of your weekend and this video.
Due to technical difficulties, we are having trouble displaying the video, but we are going to make sure that we post it for you on our YouTube page. We hope that you've enjoyed your member induction, and we look forward to working with each and every one of you. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.